Guys, welcome you all to the channel, and today we're going to talk about a question which has comes recently in the weekly contest 464 Leetcode, and the question name is a GCD of odd and even sums. It is basically an easy problem and a part A of this contest. So now we're gonna see the cleanest approach to solve this question and how we done in the big O manner. So big O and time complexity, and how much a minimum space this question takes. And so first of all, you can read the question which is on the front of our screen. You are given an integer n, and your task is to compute the GCD. Okay, and here we see the sum odds, means the sum of the first on n odd numbers, and n is basically given in your question. Like in example 1, we see the input n equals to 4, output 4, and explanation you can see here that what is explanation. It's a basically, if you given an n, let's suppose 5, so you need to calculate first even sums, like first n even sums, like what is even numbers which is divisible by 2. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 means up to 5 terms. Okay, and if we talk about the odd terms, we say 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, and goes on whatever the n says. Okay, so return the GCD of a sum odds and a sum even. And in the example 2, we see n equals to 5, output is 5, and here also you can see the sum odd is equals to 25, and here sum of the first 5 number is 30. Sorry, first 5 even numbers is 30, and the GCD of the both is equals to 5. Okay, I expected that you know how to calculate the GCD in the form of mathematics, but in the form of code, let me say how we can calculate this. Okay, so first of all, I just have to recall the class function. Okay, this is the GCD of odd and evens, a built-in a function which is made by the compiler in the contest. And here firstly we just need to calculate the sum of all odd numbers. Okay, sum of odd and numbers, and I hope that you know the formula of the first, sum of first n odd numbers, which is equals to 2 power n. No, that's not correct. It's a n power 2. Okay, you can just cross verify this into your notebook, and I hope that you can take your notebook into your hands while watching this video. So that int odd total is equals to n cross n. Okay, but here we have a small n, so we need to cross. Okay, sorry for the mistakes, and cross n. Okay, and sorry, this is also in the small format. Yes, int odd total after that we just need to calculate a sum of even n numbers. What is the formula of this? This is the formula of n even numbers, starting n even numbers, sum of n even numbers is n multiplied by n plus 1. Okay, you can also verify this, like if you take the value 3, means the first of n even numbers, like 2 plus 4 plus 6. So 3 into 3 plus 1 means 3 is to 4, and 3 is to 4 is equals to 12. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 is also equals to 12. So here we cross verify this, and after that int even total is equals to n. So here we just copy paste this. Okay, and paste into this. Okay, there we go. And now we just apply the simplest form of a GCD calculation process through which we can calculate the GCD. Okay, calculation. Here I write the code firstly, then I explain you that what I write, and I also drive on the code that what code says us, and what we need to conclude while watching the code. So while you can apply the for loop, even total, it's not equals to 0. You can take anything in the GCD calculation, but a right thing, not the wrong. Okay, just for the clean code purpose. and here we take any variable like temp, okay, is equals to even total. If you're watching this first time that how we calculate the GCD, then see, this is the only process which I gonna write after that line is process to calculate the GCD of two numbers like 20 comma 16 and 30 comma 25. Okay, this is basically a question says this, you can calculate the sum of n odd numbers as well as the sum of n even numbers. Then when the answer came like here in the first test case, where here we see we got the value. What is the value? The value is 16. Okay, and here in the second test case we see the value is 20. Okay, and then the 16 and 20 are executing this code which I gonna write into the front of you. Say even total equals to odd total modulus even total, then we apply semicolon. Okay, here we apply the space for the clear, visualize code. And then what is the last step? Last step we do odd total is equals to temp. It's a kind of a cycle which is repeating up to even total is not equals to 0. When even total is equals to 0, we got the answer odd total. So we have to return odd total. So yeah, I gonna run this code. Okay, and yes, both the test cases are accepted, and here we're gonna submit this code and see what is the time complexity. I hope it's a big O of n, because we apply only the one while loop and we operate all the functions into the while loop. Okay, we take a time because the network connections are poor, but don't worry, it's accepted. Okay, I just show you how I dry run this code into my one notebook. Like say this is the GCD calculation process where we apply while even total not equals to 0. When it's equals to 0, we got the answer. See how in the first test case odd total is equals to 20 and even total is equals to 16. We take a temp equals to 16, which is even total, and even total equals to 20 modulo 16 means it is equal to 4, and odd total is equals to 16. We can denote the temp equals to odd total in the third line. See, so after this it's operate the second time, because the second time odd total is not equals to 0 now. Temp equals to 4 and even total 16 modulo 4, because of in this time 4 is our even total and is equals to 0. Yes, then we got our answer. Even total is equals to 4. Sorry, even total is equals to 0. Then odd total equals to 4. And the loop are over, and we got our answer, which is odd total. And in the second, just take example of odd total. If our odd total equals to 48 and even total is equal to 18, then what we do? See, you take even total equals to 18, temp equals to 18, then evens total equals to odd total modulus of even total means 48 modulus 18. What left? 12. And then odd total equals to temp. We just denote again odd total to temp, which is taken a variable in the first step. And when odd total equals to 18 and even total equals to 12, then it's operated the second time because our even total is not equals to 0. Then temp equals to even total, again we operate this function, and then we got odd total equals to 12. Okay, here I write all the dry run code into the front of you. You can pause the screen and understand by your own for the clear visualization as well as understanding. And after this, in the third step, we see our even total equals to 0, because when even total equals to 6 and we odd total modulo even total, this time odd total equal to 12 and 12 modulo 6 equals to 0. So we got our answer odd total. Okay, and the leave a loop exists and even total equals to 0, we got the answer, which is equals to 6. So this is the approach as well as the dry run of the code into the front of you. I'll try my better to explain you that how it's happened, and see what is the time complexity. It's beats 100%. And yes, this is for today, guys. I hope keep learning and try to like my videos as well as subscribe the channel. And yes, meet you in the next video. Bye.